G'day ladies and gentlemen, the Buttsman here. Here's a question. Is it okay to film strangers at the gym? Well, the answer to that question seems to be yes, that's fine if they're men. Otherwise, you're a mad creep and you should probably go to jail. But if they're men, it's all sweet. And then on top of filming them, if they glance at you or slightly just look at you for a couple of seconds, should you then try to cancel them, make them lose their job, their family bloody leaves them, and their whole lives ruined because they looked at you because your whole butthole is hanging out at the gym? There is a massive trend going on right now all over TikTok, Instagram, all that type of stuff, where ladies at the gym will film their workout and catch someone glancing at them, looking at them, checking them out. And then rather than taking that as a compliment, even though if it's a creepy dude, then that's not okay, but rather than taking that as a compliment, they then try to destroy their lives by posting it on social media. Well, maybe not destroy their lives, but hurt them quite a bit. Just let me reiterate, a lot of men are creeps, all right? That's just the way it goes. Creepy dudes, not cool. Not cool. Us men can't be perfect at everything, so there's gonna be a few bad eggs. But all of this for what? A couple of likes on your TikTok? What, do you trade that to destroy someone's life? Sometimes it's warranted, no doubt. It's an extreme creep. But other times it's just someone taking a peek. And ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we're gonna have a look at some examples and try to determine whether they're creep or just a peep. But before we get into that, two very important announcements. The Elon Musk t-shirt, the long-awaited Elon Musk Fuck You to the Moon t-shirt is now available, and this video is brought to you by the great people at Established Titles. Ladies and gents, it's finally time. You now must refer to me as Lord Isaac Butterfield. Finally, I'm getting the respect that I deserve. Now, how did I go from regular old Buttsman to Lord Butterfield? Well, the great people at Established Titles allow you to purchase 1 square foot of land in the beautiful land of Scotland, and due to historic Scottish customs, you, because you're a landowner, are now a lord or a lady. When you receive your title pack, you'll also get a unique plot number that you can look at exactly where your land is located. And as if that wasn't enough, for every single plot they sell, they plant a tree. It's beautiful. They work with global charity partners like One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future to help support global reforestation. So not only are you a lord or a lady, but you're saving the planet. It's a marvelous gift idea. You should absolutely do it, particularly coming up to this time of year when you're looking for gifts to give people. Or do it for yourself, and next time you go and jump on a plane, you could be Lord whatever your bloody name is. How good's that? Established Titles right now is running a massive sale as well, and on top of that, if you use the code Lord Isaac, you will get 10% off. So head to establishedtitles.com/Lord Isaac and help support those who support this channel. Now, let's see if we can find some creeps at the gym.
All right, Dermats, if you pull this at the gym, you should never be allowed to go back. Like, this guy is horrible. If you watch this video, the full length, he just stares at her ass the whole time, and when she finishes, that's when he grabs her weights.
What the fuck do you want him to do here? All right, he's sitting there, he's doing his bits and his bobs, and he's staring, unfortunately, right down Main Street. So because you're there, now I don't know who arrived at this particular point in the gym first, but because you're there, he now has to sit in his fucking seat like this, doing these ones, looking heaps fucking weird. Like, honestly, he looks like Michael J. Fox at this point. The Sheila in question is doing RDLs, or Romanian deadlifts, an exercise that is used to stretch and strengthen the hamstring, but also inadvertently opens and releases the asshole.
Quick and starts working out so she doesn't notice what he just did. Like, come on, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. You know those TikToks where like the girls go in front of the guys, and so the guy looks everywhere else besides in front, so he's not that guy?
All right, I'm gonna suggest he went a glance too far. He stared into the sun just a little bit too long, and now he's a little bit blind. But it's hard, you know. Every part of your animal brain is saying this to you. Oh my God, it's an asshole, it's an asshole. You better look, look at the ass, look at the ass, look at the ass. Ah, you creep. I don't know, I sort of give him a pass, but in the next video, he allegedly follows her around the gym, waits for her to sit on the bench, and then she leaves a bit of sweat there. He scrapes it up into a jar, a vial, dries it out, and then he snorts that powder that is remaining. And now he is the President of the United States. Joe Biden loves booty sweat.
Excuse me.
What?
What are you staring at? I don't like that you're staring at her ass. Could you not do that?
Well, that's too bad.
Ooh, RDLs, they strike again. Yep, old mate, he looked for way too long there, but can't we all say we're a little bit guilty of that? Regardless if we're male or female or even the they-thems. Whatever you are, I think we can all agree that at one point in our time at the gym, we have glanced, we have looked, we have leered for far too long. He sees a girl around his age and he looks for too long. I don't see the harm in it. I know if they're following you around, then it's creepy, and if you don't feel safe, then that's not okay at all. Obviously, the dude's gone too far there. But I don't know. I don't see the big issue with this. I don't see the reason for you to shame him on social media because of what he's done here. And anyway, don't people go to the gym to look good? Like, isn't that what you want? Isn't this a compliment?
This creep would not stop staring and following me around the gym, so I gave him a friendly glare.
All right, I'm interested here as to what she's blurring out. Because whatever she's blurring out, other people are seeing. And then if that catches their attention, they might also stare. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think it is appropriate to remember that you should wear things to the gym that don't make you look like you're in your fucking underpants. Just saying, ladies, put some fucking pants on. Or I'm gonna stare at your cheeks, all right? I'll stare at them, but not for too long. I'm not a creep. I do also think that this TikTok right here was bullshit. I don't think she actually saw anyone walk past and stare at her. I think she framed it perfectly so she could sit in the shot and pretend to stare at someone and then act like she's fucking all high and mighty and get some likes on TikTok. Good on you, love. Killing it.
Gym creep is here and he's watching me. I told management about him. They didn't do anything, but he'll like follow me around.
Right, this one. This young lady doesn't feel comfortable at all, and that's not okay. She is paying as much as anyone else at that gym, and she has the right to feel comfortable. There are creeps at every gym, all right? I know at my gym there's this one guy that gets around and he creeps out all the chicks. It's me. Sorry.
Literally go somewhere to do an exercise and then he'll just like do an exercise like right next to me or like right in front of me, which is really annoying. Oh. He follows other girls around too.
But she says he follows her all around the gym, and I get that also, that would make you feel creepy. But I've had an experience where this has happened to me. I was not accused of following someone around, but she gave me the look. Now, I was following her to area, machine to machine, bench to bench, that type of thing. Maybe for 3 exercises. But here's the problem. I wasn't actually following her. I was training the same body part as her. We were both training back. So I'm gonna end up using similar equipment. So to that lady out there, I apologize, all right? I'm sorry I followed you around, but I wasn't being a creep. I know I had a huge erection when I was doing it, but I swear, that was about something else. There needs to be nuance here. Not everyone's creeping on you, and I know sometimes that does happen, and that sucks, as I've said, but you have to remember that you're dragging someone's name and face through the mud that you don't know if they were actually creeping on you or they just perved at you a little bit.
This creepy old guy at the gym kept coming over and staring at me.
All right, does it suck that she feels uncomfortable? Once again, obviously. But here's the thing, he glanced at her, what, twice? We don't know what happened before that. Maybe he was glancing at her, following around, all that type of stuff. We don't have the context. This is also very important.
I decided to stop working out and stare back.
Does he, at this point, from what we've seen, deserve to be shamed on social media because he, what, a 50-something, 55-year-old man stares at like a 30-year-old something girl's bum at the gym for probably a little bit too long, but not a crazy long time? I don't think so. I think he's just had a bit of a glance, and there's nothing wrong with a little glance. Anyway, she keeps training, and he stares again, so she approaches.
I told him if he's gonna work out in this corner, he needed to stop staring and making me uncomfortable. His response was, "I'm just looking around." I then told him I record my workouts, and I have him on film. He shut up real quick.
But here's something, he may just be looking around. Like, I know if I'm in the gym and I'm training hard, sometimes I finish something that's heavy or whatever, and I just start staring. I just start looking around. And you know what? Sometimes when you're doing these ones, you look like you're staring at someone and you're not. Sometimes you're just staring off into the distance. But, and this, once again, very unpopular opinion, if you don't want people to stare at you, you should never be harmed, don't get me wrong, but if you don't want people to sort of stare or at least look at you, perv on you, check you out, don't wear a bra and underpants to the gym. If I turned up at the gym with my cock half hanging out, I'd expect someone to look at me and go, that's unfortunate. Or just at least go, the fuck? People look at things that their eyes are drawn to. It's human nature.
If female want respect, why can't I see her?
If female don't want sex, why she wear tiny outfit?
If female, why boob? Not.
Again, a young girl creeped out by an older guy, and I'm sorry that happened to you. But also, if she's over the age of 18, is there actually a problem with this? Because 18-year-olds date 50-year-olds all the time. And if that happens anywhere else, it's all yes, queen, and you go, girl, and you write your own ticket. But in this case, it's what a creep. What if he's fucking loaded, that guy? What if he's worth $100 million? Is that a creep then? No, that's a sugar daddy and everyone's happy. So I guess it all comes down to the context of the situation. I don't think he was doing the right thing. I just don't think he deserves to be dragged online for it. Like he's someone's dad, right? And he's checked out some chick wearing booty shorts. Hopefully she's over the age of 18. And now he's the worst dude in the world on TikTok and all his kids and his kids' friends are seeing it. I don't think it's great.
As soon as I sit down on the leg press, BMX posts up on the hip adduction.
I call bullshit on this one. You don't even know he was looking. He could have just been on his phone. And now you're trying to what? Get him fired from his job, get him kicked out of college, all that type of shit. Because what? He was looking at his phone while you had your box out? Fuck off. If you don't want people staring at the toe of camels that you have, wear some fucking decent coverage, lady.
That's gonna be such a meeting. What's that? That's gonna be such a meeting.
One.
Okay, that's another question.
Sure.
That's good for single.
Okay, so far not creepy, but a little bit cringy.
Why?
Would you consider dating?
I don't know.
Okay.
Jesus. So old mate has no game. No game at all. He reminds me of a young me and an older me. Lonely, lonely memories. He then asks for her name, and her name is Karen, which is obviously hilarious.
Yeah.
Thank you for lifting that, Karen.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you. Mask where I meet Karen for drinks.
I don't drink.
Mask where you recommend meeting others like you for drinks.
Okay, so he's either super nervous or rather autistic. I don't know. One of the two, possibly both. He's probably never talked to a girl in real life. This could be the first time, and he's shooting his shot. You got to show some respect for that. Come on. I know some people say, and a lot of people say this, and I tend to agree, she's not there to meet people. She's not there to date. But what if she was single and this was the hottest man alive, her dream guy? Would she still say that this was creepy? Or would she be completely happy and stoked and loved up and all gooey? Point being, if it was an attractive guy, she wouldn't have called this a creep. She would have just fucking end up fucking dating you. Come on, Karen, that's not creepy. Annoying maybe, but creepy. I reckon he was pretty polite. He probably drummed up the courage for months to do this to you, and you've just labeled him a creep on TikTok. Nice. Okay, so there's a lady standing here. She's picking up some weights. She's going to do some push-ups or something. No, she's doing some stretches. This bloke looks at her, watches what she's doing, and looks again and goes, oh yeah, not bad. Is that a creep? Is that a creep? Is that someone who you should put on social media and say, this guy's a sex pest? No, no, no. He saw you with your ass hanging out and looked at you and went, yeah, nice ass. That was it. Get over yourself, lady. So this lady apparently she won Love Island or something, and you know, you go to Instagram and all she posts is bikini pics all day, but you don't want people to look at you. Do you know what you do for a living? Okay, so this lady, she sees a guy staring at the mirror, and how good's this? A glance, have at it, but don't fucking stare at me. I get that, I love that, I respect that.
2 types of guys at the gym.
2 types of guys at the gym. Okay, so that guy walks past and sees her, this guy completely ignores her. And that's something to call out at the gym? What, one guy finds you attractive and the other doesn't? And by the way, this other guy comes from behind the pole, the pylon, probably doesn't see you there. He's not even looking at anything creepy. He's at your front. He's not looking at your ass. He's looking at your fucking hip flexor stretching. That's it. Also, potentially, he sees the camera, you filming yourself and thinks, fuck, who is this fucking idiot? Or is this chick famous? That's what he's looking at. But I bet he's stoked because he's now famous for being a creep. Phew! In saying all of this, there are girls all over the world who get creeped out at the gym and then never go back, and that is not okay. Because this is a real problem. The problem isn't dudes just having a quick little glance. Not an issue. It's the fucking actual creeps. Don't be the girl at the gym who cried wolf about bullshit. You know, that takes away from the actual creeps. Like this fucking guy. That is inexcusable as fuck. We all agree on that. No one would disagree. That man should have his membership ripped up, kicked out, have the police notified. FBI, open up! There's no excuse for it. And judging by all of that, he was removed from the gym. So fuck him to the moon. I'll end this video with asking this question. Ladies who are watching, women, girls, listen. Have you ever seen a dude at the gym who you thought was hot? Maybe checked out his biceps or his legs or his bum or his chest in the mirror or whatever. Have ya? Have a think to yourself. Have ya? Well, if you have, you're just as bad as everyone else. And it turns out, at the end of the day, we're all creeps. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East, Mid Stinks. Check out the Elong t-shirt. And I'm also going to be, where am I? The Sunshine Coast and Toowoomba in 2 weeks' time. Come and see me. Last shows of the year. Toodaloo, au revoir. Bye-bye.